Chase, it was another critical game for them, and this is how Jock Brown described the action.
Davy Provan has failed to recover from injury, and with Tommy Burns suspended, there are places for Mark Reid and George McCluskey. And Charlie Nicholas will attempt to add to his 45 goals this season under the eyes of representatives from Inter Milan, who are here to assess his talent and his suitability for Italian football. Morton recall Eddie Gavigan and Andy Ritchie following last week's defeat against Dundee United, with Roddy Hutchison and Bernie Slavin dropping out. And in goal, manager Benny Rooney brings in 21-year-old Graham Kyle for only his third senior appearance, and he gives him his sternest test yet, with a view, no doubt, to next season's rebuilding plans. So Morton kick off at Celtic's last home league match of the season, and one where they really can't afford any slip-ups at all. Conditions are very good, although the rain isn't far away. Grass is very lush for this time of the season after all the matches that have been played here. But conditions ideal for the kind of football which I'm sure Celtic particularly hope to play. Even with the absence of Provan and Burns, it's a formidable Celtic lineup. Although the crowd is a little bit sparse. Nicholas trying to make his way through, and this is Houston coming clear for Morton, using Rooney and Andy Ritchie on the left touchline. McAdams clearance. McCluskey has taken up position right through the middle for Celtic. That'll be a free kick perhaps, yes. The free kick is awarded to Celtic by referee Bob Cuthill from Winchborough. Quickly taken, McGrain to Nicholas. McGrain again playing it across, and young Graham Kyle content to watch that go across the face of his goal to safety. McGrain keen to become involved in the attack early on. Reid holding up the challenge from Gavigan. Ball's not out from Kyle. Gavigan to Ritchie. Well, Gavigan's got a lot of pace, but so too is Graham Sinclair. Ball went through the middle for the moment for Celtic. Cochrane's pass is cut off by Aiken. McLeod in space in the middle. It's Nicholas. Leaving it now to McGarvey. Well saved by Kyle. Difficult ball to take. McCluskey closing in quickly. Nicholas coming across the Morton penalty area, touching it to McGarvey. McGarvey checking inside. He hit it with a lot of power, and Kyle had to hold that with McCluskey homing in. Came off Gavigan. Nicholas. Davies with the header. And Reid was pushing into the back of Gavigan. The referee in perfect position to assess that. McGarvey. Well, they had Hayes and Houston very close to him. This time the foul is committed by Jim Duffy, charging into the back of George McCluskey.
On the line, Johnny.
McCluskey marked by Duffy as Reid lines up the free kick. Goal kick is given. McCluskey and Duffy challenging on the goal line. And no protest from George McCluskey. Adam got a little height there. And now McGrain. Nicholas favouring the right flank. Beautifully played. McCluskey's onside. There's Roy Aitken. Absolutely brilliant from Celtic. 23 minutes into the match, Roy Aitken collects his 6th goal of the season. Tension easy for Celtic. But this was down to the creative talent of Charlie Nicholas out on the right touchline. Gathering the ball, coming inside. A lot of skill before playing a perfect pass to McCluskey. Cross coming in, Aitken charging in, and young Graham Kyle had no chance at all. Holmes again, always willing to come forward. Very effective too when he does so. This time Sinclair's tackle stops him. Played in by Houston. Bonner has come for it. Claims it comfortably, and that's a fine throw out, releasing McGarvey. McStay's got space inside. Nicholas is onside. First shooting chance of the match. Nicholas, and it's wasted in uncharacteristic fashion. Well, McStay measured the pass to Nicholas. He beat the offside trap. And normally does much better than that coming in and goal. Reed. McGarvey. Hayes intercepting the ball intended for McLeod. Still involved for Morton in the build-up. Cochrane immediately pressurised by Paul McStay. Nicholas protesting to his colleague. Payne. Houston on the left. A great 7 he's been to Morton this season. Spent much of the time at right back. Neil Holmes, his intentions not read by his colleagues. Nicholas to McStay. Now McGarvey. McCluskey's waiting around the penalty spot area. Taking on David Hayes, and a clear-cut penalty. Referee Bob Tuttle, and no doubt whatsoever, the decision given instantly. Couldn't have been clearer. McGarvey taking on Hayes. He beat the pullback and had the legs pulled from under him. Charlie Nicholas has an opportunity to add to his goal-scoring tally. He scored 11 out of 12 times from the penalty spot this season, Charlie Nicholas. And a fair old test for Graham Kyle. Celtic's 15th penalty of the season. Reid took the first couple. So it's Nicholas against Kyle. 2-0 to Celtic. Scored with consummate ease. Just a couple of minutes before half-time, Nicholas makes it goal number 46, sending Kyle the wrong way, wiring it into the corner. That's good play from McCluskey. Morton cover is good enough. Great tackle from Sinclair. Here's McGrain. Morton in the way. Duffy trying the bike healer towards Jim Rooney. It's picked up by McGrain. Here's McGarvey. Now Nicholas. The block. Crisp effort back from Charlie Nicholas. McGrain played it in, McGarvey's layoff, and the instant shot from Nicholas deflected behind for a corner. Ball was out. Hold up again. This time it looked as though Frank McGarvey needs some assistance from Brian Scott. I didn't see him come to grief. McGarvey recently, it may well be muscle and ligament damage. McGarvey's all right. It's Morton's throw on the near side. Duffy coming from the back. Flashing with Aiken. Here's Houston, a great chance for Cochrane. Good goalkeeping from Pat Bonner. The mark of a good goalkeeper is how he reacts after a long period of inactivity, and Pat Bonner passes that test with flying colours. Cochrane getting a good shooting opportunity, letting fly with a lot of power, and Bonner took it very cleanly. Too powerful, a long ball forward from Danny McGrain, no chance for George McCluskey. And now there'll be a substitution for Celtic. Frank McGarvey goes off and Danny Craney comes on. Now Andy Ritchie. Pushed in through the middle. Reid closing in to cover. Here's Rooney. Going to be fouled at the edge of the box. Free kick's given. It was Graham Sinclair who clashed with Jim Rooney. The Morton man asking, I think, for a penalty kick, which he's not going to get. Now a perfect situation for Andy Ritchie to exploit, carving in among the Celtic defenders. The wall will have to go back. The penalty spot is 12 yards out. We're on the 18-yard line, so we have to go back quite a bit towards the 6-yard line to make the 10-yard rule apply. So here's Ritchie. Brilliantly saved by Bonner. Very good snap save from Pat Bonner. Now you can see the way Ritchie hit this with lots of power. He got it beyond the wall. Bonner must have seen it very late. And he got across to beat it out. Jim Holmes. Cochrane, there is some room inside. 2 men to his left. One of them is Bobby Houston. The other is Jim Holmes. McGrain wins it. And gives it straight back to Rooney. An orthodox tackle from McAdam, but very effective. Oh, good play from McStay. Held the ball up because there were 3 Celtic players in offside position. McLaughlin's in trouble. There's McCluskey. That will be a free kick and I think a booking for Joe McLaughlin. He can have no complaint about that. The ball came inside towards McCluskey. It was clear that McLaughlin couldn't reach it. He pulled down the Celtic striker. And that deliberate foul hands him the booking and gives Celtic the free kick. Kyle lines up the wall. Number 10 is Morton McLeod. George McCluskey is also in a position to have a go at goal. McLeod takes it. It's the post. Aiken shot his charged down. And it's a free kick to Morton. Well, no, Graham Kyle didn't know a great deal about that. McLeod thundering the ball in with the left foot. Kyle looked really to the spot at the inside of the post, and look how far it came back out. There's Duffy losing out to Aiken. McLaughlin's tackle. Now Payne. Rooney.